and welcome to Ceroc Inspire's Dance Inspiration podcast. I'm Liz.
And I'm Mark, and we're here keeping you up to date with everything that's going on in Ceroc Inspire.
So let's get started.
So the podcast this week is slightly different to our usual format, mainly because last Monday was Dan's 10th year of teaching. So we had a little celebration, didn't we, honey?
And teaching at Derby as well for 10 years. Yeah, we did. We had a big celebration.
And we got him a big surprise.
We got him quite a few surprises, but there was one majorly big surprise that we really had to keep under our hats, wasn't there?
Because that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that we knew if we told too many people that it would definitely come out. Even though we did tell Holly, Dan's best friend, but we knew that she would keep it under her hat. And I think also Lucy, we told Lucy when she came, one of the Ceroc Heavens teachers, just so they could help us to keep it a secret, and it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun hiding it and hard to keep it a secret from Dan because he kept saying, oh, it's my celebration on the 22nd of June, but I can't tell you what's happening because Liz won't tell me.
Right.
Bit of emotional blackmail going on there. Well, Liz won't let him in on it. She won't tell me what's happening. Nope.
All he had to do was turn up.
Absolutely. So the surprise was that we wanted a special guest to come and enjoy the night with him and help us celebrate. And one of Dan's closest friends is Lyndsey Hill, who is head of marketing at Ceroc HQ, but also she's a fabulous teacher, isn't she? And she is also one of the teacher trainers.
She taught our very own Nick.
She did teach Nick. Yeah, she trained Nick. Sorry, not teach Nick. Yeah. So Lyndsey had been to Northern Champs. Dan was going to Northern Champs. Dan didn't know, but Lyndsey stayed in Derby afterwards. And we'd arranged with her that she would pop up as a special guest on his special night, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, it was a bit trying to hide it because obviously Lyndsey was here most of the day, but she got loads of work done, didn't she?
She did.
And then we had tea, and then we snuck her into the venue, didn't we, early on?
The definite secret squirrels, keeping her hidden.
Yeah, it was interesting. So Lyndsey is coming back actually to Derby in July with Tim Stevens, and
the 26th
of July to do a SILC Foundation Workshop and an afternoon SILC freestyle. So we're going to be seeing quite a bit of Lyndsey, and again later on she'll be booking another date. So might as well introduce her on that night, hadn't we?
We had. So you grabbed a few minutes with her beforehand, didn't you?
I did. So we got into Rolls Royce at like 5:30, and we don't open the doors till 7:30, so we had plenty of time to sit and have a little chat. So I sat down with Lyndsey in the boardroom, excuse the echoes, and we had a little chat. Pretty excited tonight because it's Dan's 10th anniversary teaching party, and we have got a special guest who has come to be and see Dan for the night. It's Lyndsey, our Lyndsey Hill. Hi, Lyndsey.
Hi, Liz.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
God, it's been so hard keeping this secret, honestly, because people, and Dan in particular, have been saying, well, who's coming, what's doing, what are the surprises, what's happening? And we're like, I'm not telling you.
I know, and you want to almost, don't you?
You do.
It's like a bit cruel lying to our friends,
I know.
It's for the best reason.
It is. I mean, he's actually been announcing to the class that I won't tell him. I'm the baddie. I'm the baddie. So he's going to be so excited when Lyndsey appears in front of him with his celebratory cake.
Celebratory cake and an outfit that will either make him jump for joy or give him PTSD.
Yeah, it might give him a bit of peace. So Lyndsey is going to be wearing the outfit she was wearing when Lyndsey and Dan had a little accident at Medfest. What happened, Lyndsey?
Just usual messing around, me and Dan. A little lift off a wall went a little bit wrong, and I ended up landing on my head, and then Dan landed on me and cracked 7 on my ribs. But it's fine, all healed. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
All good. So, but the outfit, we've said tonight, the theme is multicoloured, haven't we?
And this is multicoloured.
And yes, so hopefully it will now have a more happy memory to it.
Yes, it's a great idea.
There you go.
Like it, yes.
Turned it all
around.
So yeah, Dan has no idea that Lyndsey is here. We've been sneaking around a bit, and we've been off and had tea with Lyndsey. Lyndsey. Dan would be so jealous. Anyway, we've had two Lyndsey, and we've snuck her in, and we're hiding her.
Hiding in a meeting room at the moment,
Yes,
ready for
at
the
Rolls-Royce.
big reveal after the beginner's session.
Yeah, so excited. I can't wait to see his face. We need to have somebody there with a camera to see his face when he sees you.
Please somebody record that.
I'll get Mark on the floor so that with the camera so he can get his expression. So
Fab.
excited.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, but this isn't the only time that we have welcomed Lyndsey to Derby, but this is actually the first time you've ever been here, isn't it?
Oh, the venue is incredible. Yes. You are so lucky. I've been around to loads of venues around the UK.
Oh,
this has to be one of the best. It really is.
It is amazing.
Very shiny.
Yeah, very shiny, made very welcome. Given a nice coffee on arrival.
Yeah. The crew's looking after you.
Yeah, there's venue, but they're just like part of our crew, to be fair. They are. They know us. They always put out what we need and manage it for us.
Lovely.
It's great. So the exciting thing is that actually we'll be able to introduce Lyndsey to you as the teacher that is going to be teaching our SILC workshop and afternoon freestyle.
Yes, with the lovely Tim Stevens.
Yes. So we've been telling you all about it. It's on July the 26th, Sunday afternoon, 2 till 8. And we cannot wait.
We can't wait either, because Tim and I have been wanting to do this for a long time. And it's one of those things like, you know, we say about old dog and new tricks. It's like, I always like to be, you know, really up there and keeping my mind and my dancing really fresh. And Tim's exactly the same. We're putting ourselves out there all the time. And so to do the SILC course quite recently was something that we said, right, we've got to do it, you know, and we wanted to do it together and also become, you know, a teaching couple for SILC, because I think SILC works best when it's sort of like you've got the follow talking about what the follows do and the leads talking about what the leads do, and then it's a coming together. It's
we're so excited.
Should be quite powerful.
I think so. I mean, there's a lot of interest, a lot of people interested. Can't wait to come over, and it's also the first workshop we've ever done at this venue. So that's a new thing as well.
I would definitely get here then.
Yeah, definitely get here. You really don't want to miss it, and you can book it online. Or you can book it through me, so it's fine. You know.
Well, also anyone thinking of travelling. I mean, I had a £36 hotel last night. It was quite keen, about 10 minutes down the road. Yeah. So if anyone wants to come for a little longer stay, they can do.
So Lyndsey is fresh from the Northern Champs.
Yes. I say fresh, thanks.
Fresh. Yeah,
I don't feel fresh.
She looks pretty fresh, believe me. She looks much fresher than I do.
And a week beforehand, but no, that was an incredible event as well. So one of the busiest, if not the busiest, so far after lockdown championships. So it was really good. We
were talking earlier, weren't we, about the Ceroc category?
Yeah.
How was that?
Well, it was really good because, I mean, for those that don't know Ceroc, it's basically a set number of moves, set music. So if you're thinking about competing for the first ever time, then it's a really nice, safe platform you can practice. Yeah. And it was really weird because when the Swing Blues came on, obviously the demonstrations uses me and Tim Sant from HQ. The Swing Blues is like, I jump and then he jumps and then we all go around in circles, and it was so funny to see them all doing exactly the same. It was like, and I was jumping around with them. But yeah, they did incredibly well. So, it's something that's going to be around. I think it's running at Welsh Champs. They're going to do it at Scotland Champs and at the Ceroc Champs in London.
So there's still lots of opportunities to do that, isn't there?
Yes, so once you've got it once, just use it.
Because we've done the moves, they've all been recorded, so people can still practice.
And
find partners. Do they need to partner up with somebody, or do they get?
Yes.
They do.
Yeah. This isn't like a lucky dip.
Okay. So that's something that you can all jump onto and do as well.
Practice. You've got them. Mm-hmm.
Once you've met Lyndsey, that's it. You'll be following around the country.
Oh dear. It sounds very stalkerish, but I like it.
No. So those of you that don't know, Lyndsey is actually head of marketing for Ceroc, as well as being an amazing teacher, and so, you know, somebody that you want to get to know, to find out all the ins and outs of the champs and everything, and the Medfest holidays. Lyndsey always goes there, don't you?
Not always. I have had a few years off, but again, I've got FOMO, so if I'm not on it, so I am going definitely on this one. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new venue, because I haven't been there yet. They held Blaze there, and I've heard lovely good things about the
hopefully
venue.
No low walls.
No low walls.
And no Dan Akers.
Oh, I hope Dan's there.
I think it probably will be.
My partner in crime.
Yeah, no falling off walls though.
He is thinking of coming actually, so that'd be great.
I think quite a few people's actually, they have been to Medfest with Dan, I think, and come back with stories. But we all know what Dan's like.
Yes. Yeah, just ask him about the Sparty duck. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say any more.
You're not?
No, I'm just going
I
to
want to know now.
let all your dancers know about the Sparty Duck.
Sparty Duck, remember that.
Yeah.
Remember Sparty Duck, and ask Dan about it. He'll probably fall about in embarrassing because it's bound to be something embarrassing.
Yes, it might be.
It might be. That means it is. It definitely is. Sparty Duck, guys. Sparty Duck. So this tea dance that we're doing,
Yes.
we need everybody to put the word out there, don't we?
Yeah.
We need everybody to, like, far and wide, come to Derby. It's an amazing venue, which Lyndsey now has venue envy for.
Yeah, absolutely. But also, you know, if you are still quite new to dancing to slower music, you know, we're going to give you those skills to be able to, you know, learn a few techniques that will help you get through and cope with it. There's so much extra time in slower music, so you can't really just do slow Ceroc. No. Because you get the end of the slot and you're like, what do I do now?
Exactly.
So, I mean, it's been a learning curve for all of us. And people are saying that my dancing has improved since I've really got on board with the syllabus.
Really?
So if I can improve, then, you know, obviously I'm hoping I'm going to pass that knowledge on to others. And
You're a new person.
I am a new person.
A new person,
yes.
a new teacher.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's amazing because there are people that really do want to actually learn to dance slower.
Yeah.
And we obviously do our expressive classes and freestyles with Tour. But this is something in the middle, isn't it, really? I think it's a bit different. And I think, you know, people do just Ceroc to a slower track when actually...
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong in doing that, but it can be a bit exposing.
Yeah.
You've got this time. It's like, oh no, how do I fill that time? Well, actually, if you learn the foundations and all the methodology behind it, it's actually something that gives you the confidence to actually say, well, I can now play. I can now do some extra stuff here. So
I'm doing the workshop.
Fabulous. Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it.
I can't wait, actually. I can't wait. I'm really excited.
Yeah, well, I've had just lots of time with the lovely Kieran and Charlie as well. So they've given me some sort of like private lessons as well. So that's always a bonus if you want to like really look at your own technique in terms of your silk dancing. So they've been really helpful. I went to Chill recently and I joined in with lots of workshops there. And as I said, it's turned my dancing around, which is...
That's amazing.
I know.
I mean, when
for 20 years, it's like, oh, okay, we can still change.
We were talking to you, weren't we, at Core in March, and you were saying, oh, I'm going to go and do a silk taser class because I think I want to do it. Mm-hmm. And look at you now. That was March.
I know.
It's June, Lyndsey.
It's incredible. But I mean, I think never stop, never stagnate with your dancing. So, you know, give yourself that extra challenge because I think it's lovely to turn up and see your friends and, you know, get your few dances. But I think as a dancer, I just want to think about what's my next stage? What's my next step? Where am I going with this? Yeah. And even at I'm not going to say my age, I was just about to say my age, I'm not going to say
You're
that.
You're looking very good, leave it to that.
You leave it at that, thank you.
It's me that looks rough tonight.
You see the bags in my eyes when I woke up this morning, like, what on earth?
She's not got bags.
No, I have, they're all puffy. But I'm always... You know, I want to feed my brain. I want to give my body something different.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that'd be really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a one-off, is it, that we're doing?
I hope not.
It's not a one-off. It's an idea that Lyndsey's had and Tim's had for ages that you wanted to do, isn't it, like you said earlier? So obviously you asked us if you could come and do it here, which was brilliant. We're so excited about that. And to be able to provide such an amazing venue for something new, completely in Derby. I just think it's a great combination, isn't it? So we're going to do it again, aren't we?
Yes, So this is a foundation that we're doing, which is all your key movements and principles behind silk dancing. So we'd hope to bring you the next level. Yeah. After that, give you a few more skills. Yeah. That will help you.
It's a bit of a challenge to nail down dates, isn't it? But we're on it. We're on it.
Diaries, full.
Busy.
But again, I wouldn't have it any other way.
No, absolutely not. And I think once people start realising that this is a regular thing, it's also a different teacher. That always makes a difference. I think people like to come and experience a different teacher, and if they've seen you at weekenders, they'll know who you are anyway. So I think to me, it's a really exciting collaboration.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too. So, now the celebrations are over. It is nearly a week ago, and we can tell everybody how it went.
It was absolutely amazing.
It was the best night. We just loved it. Dan loved it. It just turned out exactly how we'd hoped.
And Dan didn't have a clue what was
Dan
coming at
had
him.
no idea what was going on, bless him. So it was quite emotional for him, I think, in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
so we let him do the beginners class, and then we gate crashed his announcements, didn't we? Well, you
Yeah.
gate crashed his
I
announcements.
crashed his announcements. He was just about to go, this week's announcements, and we went, no, that's not happening this week, Dan.
Nope. And he was like, oh, God. he knew that. So here it comes. It was a
And-
bit of a shock for him, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you came up on stage,
Yep.
and the first thing that shocked him was the award you gave him.
Yeah, so we got him a engraved glass award, didn't we, thanking him for his 10 years
We did.
of teaching and building the community at Ceroc Derby, which he was touched by, wasn't he? I think he
Yeah.
liked it. It was nice. But then I did say to him, we've got a video of it, haven't we? I said, you're going to have to turn around, I don't trust you not to peek.
Yeah.
And then we called Lyndsey up to the stage.
We said, we've got a special guest.
Our special guest come up to the stage, and we let him turn around, and he was suitably surprised.
And there she was, wearing the outfit.
She was wearing the outfit, and she did an R over it, but I think it was a good thing. It gave the outfit a new positive memory, didn't it?
Yeah.
The thing is that Dan wasn't expecting her, and it was a lovely surprise, and she brought his lovely cake up for him, didn't she, that we had made for him?
She did.
So we literally had a special cake made in Ceroc brand colours, and we
Yeah.
gave that to him, and that was really lovely. We carried on with the rest of the night, and I think, we obviously introduced Lyndsey to everybody because she will be back at the end of July, as we
Yep.
said earlier, to do the workshop. So that was really lovely.
26th of July, she'll be
Yeah.
back.
And I think then the night just carried on, but we had Derby community is just so great at partying, aren't
Oh,
they?
yeah.
We have our red carpet Christmas class every year, and literally our bring and share buffet table is ridiculously full, isn't it?
It
It's
certainly is.
literally, we nearly always have to add tables to the end, and people come and load it up. This time we had 3 tables with several layers on it. But at the end of the night, there was only 1 or 2 things left.
Yeah.
I think people were hungry.
Gonna say, they munched their way through it.
They certainly did. Like I say,
Well-
Derby knows how to party.
What do you expect with 113 people?
The thing that made my heart sore really was there were people there that hadn't been for many, many years.
Yeah.
And that, as life happens, things get in the way, people's health, relationships, maybe a change of hobby, and
Yeah.
things, people drift away and come back and forth. But, there was one of his old demos,
Yeah.
not old person, but something
No.
he demoed a while back. And there was also, that was Ali.
That was a
and then,
beginner demo from the beginning.
yeah, from the beginning of his teaching career, Ali was his first demo. And then we also had Phil, who was in our taxi team for many, many
Yeah.
years, that we hadn't seen for a long time, and it was lovely to see him, wasn't
But they
it?
didn't just come, did they? They came, they danced, they had
did.
fun.
They did. They didn't just come just to see Dan. They actually, well, they did come to see Dan, but they actually joined in the party.
They did.
And the other thing that was really great about it was that we'd decided the week before that we were going to dress in bright colours, didn't we? And get everybody to dress in bright colours for Dan.
Everybody in rainbow.
Yeah, and they did. Everybody came in something, well, most people came in something bright. Some people didn't get the memo. But you know what? It was lovely that people just came and saw Dan, or bought into the theme if they'd got the memo. And it was just a proper party feel. We
It
had
certainly was.
the photo booth. We had so many photos in the photo booth. Dan was having a picture with everybody. So we had that
He was
as
certainly
well.
a busy boy that night taking photos.
Yeah, so normally Dan has a dance card as long as you're armed, doesn't he?
Now we had a photo card
He had a
instead.
photo. Well, we had to have a queue for photos, and then he had to do lots of dances. So he was pretty tired by the end of that, I think. But we had one final surprise, didn't we?
We did. So the class went on and we did the intermediates, which Dan...
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did, because Dan was nice, and what he did was he kept bringing up his different demos throughout the years to do that first move.
You're going way ahead. We actually had a special message, and then he had to teach intermediates
yeah.
after. Yeah, you're going ahead.
I'm jumping.
You are jumping. So obviously we haven't been franchisees the whole of the time. We actually worked for the previous franchisee, Jeff,
Yeah.
from 2010 to 2024 when we bought the franchise. So it wasn't us that sent Dan down to teaching audition. It was Jeff, and Jeff has been unwell and wasn't able to come on Monday night, but he sent a really lovely video message.
So in true This Is Your Lifestyle.
Yeah, it was. So we just said to Dan, we were explaining to everybody that he had believed in Dan and that he'd, actually trained him, if you like. Dan used to go over to his house like once a week to practice. And Jeff really believed in him. And because he's been so poorly, he wasn't able to come. I actually said that. And then I said, however, and then Mark pressed the sound and Jeff's voice came over. And it was a really lovely, emotional message, wasn't it?
And it broke him.
It did break Dan. He did cry. Bless him. Yeah, it was lovely. It was a whole evening about Dan, and it should be. 10 years of teaching in one Ceroc venue is a long time.
It certainly is.
And, he is
And
like...
let's face it, he's realistically, over them 10 years, he's not had that many holidays. Apart from when people are saying, is Dan still teaching you?
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, we won't talk about that. No, it's fine. He loves his holidays, bless him.
Yeah.
And, people know him throughout Ceroc from Medfest and the river cruises and things and the weekenders. Dan is well known, not just at Derby, isn't he?
Yeah, he's known everywhere.
And everybody loves Dan, wherever you go. Do you know our teacher, Dan? Oh, yes, I know Dan.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was a proper party, wasn't it? It had a proper party feel.
Yeah.
And then he had to teach the intermediates. And then he brought up each of his old demos to come and demo a little bit of his routine.
Yeah.
And the other thing that actually touched my heart was, bless him, the teacher that we had at Derby before him passed away suddenly. Andy Avis. And he and Dan always used to wear super dry t-shirts, didn't they, with the super dry crew.
Yeah.
But Andy taught a particular move, and Dan chose to teach that move on the night of his 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
And I thought that was such a tribute to Andy, and the final piece of the jigsaw, it was so lovely.
Yeah.
And he had each one of his demos come up and demo a little bit of that move.
He certainly did.
It honestly, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, I think. It was the best evening we've had for a really long time.
Yeah.
And I think, the other thing is that the people that came, they're not necessarily going to come back again. They came to see Dan and celebrate with him, but they found out about the party.
Yeah.
They obviously still follow Ceroc Inspire and know what's going on. So it just shows you that, even if you aren't coming dancing, you never really stop being part of the community. No. You actually...
You're in there for life.
Your dance family.
Yeah, you're in there for life. You can't escape.
Yeah. Anyway, it was so lovely having Lyndsey with us. Lyndsey has never been to Derby. I don't think Ceroc HQ's ever been to Derby, actually.
Nope.
Lyndsey loved our venue and loved that we had a lovely aircon.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed being there, and it made her really excited to come back and do this SILC workshop at the end of July.
She now knows what the venue's like.
Yeah.
How many people it can hold.
Yeah.
And
what the floor's
she's not going to overheat.
And she's not going to overheat. And so I think, it was lovely for us to also not only just celebrate Dan, but be able to introduce Lyndsey to her. And they know who is going to be teaching now, so hopefully that will encourage people to come along and have an absolutely fabulous workshop, and our first ever actually workshop at Derby.
Yep.
And our first workshop taught by anybody from HQ.
Yeah.
Which is also fab. Really excited about that.
So we're looking forward to welcoming Lyndsey and her partner Tim.
Dance partner Tim.
Yeah.
To come and do the workshop, and we will be chatting to them after the workshop to get their take on how it went. I think
see how the SILC fundamentals went.
Yeah, I mean it's been something that we've been wanting to do for quite a long time, so we're quite excited about it.
Yeah.
So if you're not booked on it already, and it's something that you think that you would enjoy, like slower dancing, get booked on it. Get booked on it. I'm doing it.
.com.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You're not doing it. You're DJ.
I'm DJing it.
But I'm doing it. So, you know, get on there, get it done, and then we can have a really nice freestyle afterwards and enjoy a little bit of cake.
Yeah, so get booked on. Go on to ceroc.com, workshops, Derby. You'll see it on there. You can book on there.
You can book through the event, or you can book on the Facebook
Yeah.
event
And come along.
as well. Or just message us.
Yeah.
So just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who helped to make Dan's celebration such a memorable evening. Do you know, we even had the person on the bar, Tara, that was there at Dan's first ever class at Ceroc Derby.
Oh, Tara's part of the crew.
Tara.
You can't, you know, there's no way, is there?
No.
They all are, though, at Rolls Royce. They're all
They
part of the
are.
crew. But Tara
It was special to have
she's been
Tara
there.
there. She was there on Dan's first night and she was there on his 10th anniversary. How special was that?
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll look forward to speaking to Lyndsey and Tim when they join us in July.
Yeah. And again, thank you to everyone that come along and celebrated with us and Dan on his 10 years.
Thanks so much for joining us on today's Ceroc Inspires Dance Inspiration podcast.
We hope you've enjoyed the chat as much as we have.
And you know that you can find us at Ceroc Derby, Ashbourne and Burton, or online at ceroc.com/Ceroc Inspire.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook for class updates and event news. And also check us out on TikTok and YouTube.
We'll be back very soon with more stories, insights and inspiration and some special guests. See you on the dance floor.